Right, what we're going to have is a quick safety induction to turning on and setting up the welding set. As you can see, we've got a MIG welder here with gas on the back, electricity coming in through a main feed, and in the side here we have a wire feed unit. The electricity is a three-phase electricity coming in through this cable into the back, going into diodes, electrodes, all sorts of electrical stuff, coming into a wire feed unit here. At the back of the electricity is coming down there, and then comes down all the way down the gun to the end of the cable there to make a connection with the electrode wire. To turn the welding set on, turn it on at the main switch, and then turn it on at the on and off on the set. You'll see the lights come on and the power comes on as well. Power light comes on there as well. Electricity's coming down, like I said, through the wire feed unit, and we now got the wire driving. Everything is totally safe at the minute because we haven't got electrical connection with the bench. To make electrical connection with the bench, we need our earth return lead. Once we put that onto the bench, we now have a live circuit where the set now becomes live. We can start to weld. Go back to the gas. What we have here is a gas called Ferromex, which is a mixture of argon and CO2. One of the probably the most dangerous things in the workshop. It's an inert gas, but the pressure it holds inside is 3000 psi. So we always make sure that the welding gas cylinder is always chained up to the cylinder. Gas comes down here through the flow meter, which is set at 15 litres a minute, again into the back of the welding set, and again into the back of the wire feed unit, which runs down to the gun. Coming out the end of the gun, the gas will be coming out of these small holes here, called a gas diffuser. So when you press the trigger, the gas comes out, then into the nozzle, and spreads out nice and evenly to cover the weld, to stop it from getting contaminated by atmospheric gases. To turn the gas on, it's a little switch at the back here. Just turn it clockwise, half a turn. You don't need to turn it 2 or 3 turns, because if you need to turn it off in a hurry, you just need to turn it off quickly. We just come back to the wire. The wire we're using here is 0.8 size, and it is a mixture of mild steel with a copper coated covering on it. The reason for copper coated covering is because, one, copper doesn't rust, and also copper is a good conductor of electricity. And the steel we'll be welding is mild steel, so that's why it's mild steel copper coated. Again, it comes through the drive unit and comes out the end of the gun on the contact tip. We have a look at the front of the welding set. We've got a timer here which tells us how long we can set the weld for. That's not very often used. Obviously we've got our on and off switch. This is your wire speed. So you turn it down low and you get a slow speed. The more wire you want, you turn it up to whatever you need to suit the weld. This here is a heat setting. Have an A and a B setting, and in between A to B you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If A7 heat is not hot enough for the weld you're doing, you turn it on A7. If that's not hot enough, you turn it up to a B setting. It increases in steps as we go along. So the lowest setting we're going to have on there is A1, the highest setting is B7. And then we have at the bottom there connected, which we already spoke about, our earth lead return, which connects the whole electrical connection to make it work.